Excuse me. Got a little bit of a cough. And it's rainy out and kind of cold here in central Ohio. The Lawn Boy, 5273, first start. Picked this up a couple weeks ago. Putting a little premix in. Let's see if she starts. Maybe I should talk about what I've done to this. Replaced the on-off switch, although with the black one and not with the white one that came with it. I'm going to have to switch the switch again because I just can't have that. And the black one doesn't sit. It kind of sits recessed in its hole there, and it it ain't like it's supposed to be. And then I cleaned the carb. Ooh, signs of life. Let's get a count on how many times I pulled this thing. That's 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! No. Sounds like nothing there, man. Nothing at all. Nothing's happening. Put a fuel filter on it. I'm not counting. Yeah. It'll give you just enough hope to pull it another dozen times, and then it'll give you another little more hope, and before you know it, you pull the thing 200 times. Come on. It's raining outside, but I'm desperate to see this thing run. The wet weather is probably not helping with the starting. So somebody had replaced the front left wheel there, as you can tell. They'd put a new blade nut on it. I think they'd replaced the coil on it. So, you know, the old switch was loose and didn't seem to catch like it was supposed to. So I figured this thing just needs a new switch. And of course, whenever I clean the carb, I always put a fuel filter on it, no matter how good the gas tank looks on the inside. And it's amazing how hot and sweaty you can get pulling these stupid things for 10 or 20 minutes. Come on. It's got a new spark plug in it, which I later... Oh! See? Oh, see? Just when you're about to give up, it gives you that little bit of hope. Excuse me. All right. Anyhow, this is a break from my...
So close.
Yep, so close. And they'll tease you like that. This is a break from the scooters and nopeds. I cut my teeth on lawn boy mowers. This is how I learned about two-stroke engines. Or probably more about two-stroke carburetors. But they're a good place to start if you want to learn about such things. They'll drive you crazy too. I had a similar, I think I had the same model, 5273, 19-inch, that I sold to a gentleman who bought one of my Honda Expresses. Exactly. Joseph had bought my 5273 and still has it, and he also bought a noped from me. So Joseph, if you're watching, yeah, I know you want this. You want it bad, even if it doesn't start. Just sounds like nothing's going on inside there now. I've got to train my ear to be able to tell exactly what's going on with those different sounds. A lot of times when you clean the carb, they're hard to start because you're trying to get gas to the carb. Oh, there it goes again. And this doesn't have a choke, it's just got the primer bulb. The fuel line kind of runs a little low there, but should be getting gas all right. As long as it doesn't go below the float bowl level, which I don't think it does. All right, we're coming up on Andy's first rule of starting an engine. If it won't start, always check the spark plug. Always check the spark plug. Now I know this has got a new spark plug in it, so that's telling me not to check it. But I didn't put it in. If you did not put it in, or even if you did put it in, you check the spark plug if it is not going to start. So again, repeat after me. Andy's first rule of starting an engine that's hard to start. Yep. Yeah, see? I'm going to find another spark plug. I'm going to yank this sucker out, see what the heck's in there, and replace it with the right plug, which I used to know off the top of my head for D Series, F Series, and Duraforce engines. I think D and F are the CJ14 champion. Duraforce E Series is the CJ7Y or something like that. See, I used to know it off my head. So they had put in a champion, I think it's a 5846, which is allegedly compatible, or 584G. I think it's 5846. But anyways, quit coughing, man. You're making me feel bad. It is apparently crosses to a CJ14. But screw that, man. I am getting the real deal. A new CJ14 plug, which was actually a bit shorter overall in length than that 5846. The thread length looked the same. I don't know if that 5846 was even gapped right. Maybe that was part of the problem. And it, my next move is going to be shoot a little fuel down the spark plug hole, but it's trying to start, so it must be getting gas. Who knows how long this thing is set, but if I can get it started, I'm going to get some new decals, get the right switch, clean this thing up, maybe even have the deck painted, and have a little showpiece. Because it's a little 19-inch mower, ridiculously light, feathery light. It's the lawnmower that you can mow the lawn while holding your drink in the other hand, because you can push this back and forth with one hand like nobody's business. Need to sharpen the blade if I can get this thing started. In addition to all that other good stuff, take a little steel wool to that handle. I think the plastic cover is pretty much intact on the handle, which is rare. Not a whole lot of rust on the handle either to knock off. Blade's in pretty good shape. Like I said, it has a new blade nut. Somebody spent some money on this thing and finally just gave up on it. Whoever tried to repair it in the past tried to, the on-off switch had a crack down the middle of it, lengthwise or vertically, lengthwise, and they tried to like take a wire and tie it up, but over time, turning it on and off, that wire just loosened and it all went to hell. So, as I said in my previous videos, if you do a hack repair, it just ain't gonna last. It ain't going to last. It's just a temporary fix, a Band-Aid solution. Buy a new switch. It didn't even cost me $10 shipped. Oh, when I took the carb off, I thought I had broken the governor control rod. So I ordered another one for like $5 or $6 shipped. It arrives. And this must be the D400 series engine because that was the same length as what I had. Anyhow, I get the new rod. I look at it and I go, well, this one's broken too. Then I'm like, well, that can't be the case. Maybe my other one was never broken to begin with. And it was not. So look how wrong you can be. All right. Are we coming back? I thought I edited this out. Anyhow, this is straight from the mid-70s. I think it's 1975, but I haven't checked the serial number. It's a push mower. I love this thing. I had one before. Sticker's in better shape. I had the matching bag. White, orange, and green matching bag. This one just came with, I think the bag was done. I think I just tossed the bag. It was beyond saving. And I never bag them anyways. I mean, if I were to sell this thing, it'd be nice to have a decent matching bag, but for my own personal use, not interested in bagging. And right now it's got the side discharge plate. I forget if it came with a mulching plate or not. If not, I think I've got a couple. For my lawn boy days, I've got a bunch. I got all kinds of parts except what I need at any given moment, like a governor control wad or an on-off switch. All right, I'm back with the CJ14 plug. Come on, take it easy on that thing, man. Try not to tear it up. All right, we are implementing Andy's first rule of two-stroke engine starting, or engine starting in general. Put in a new damn plug with the correct gap. I remembered I had the chainsaw spark plug tool because my other one is toast. That's right, we're fighting the wet, damp conditions. All right. Come on.
That's right, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, hell yeah.
The moment of triumph. The moment of triumph. Oh yeah, let's put it down on light speed. Hey, you gotta love it. And you know what? The best part? That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Give it up. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks to Bill out in Iowa.